Hi. So you can get over the comedy accent before I start. You've heard this poem before because I remember you being in the shop in Lincoln. And I'm going to embarrass my daughter by reading the poem I wrote for my daughter. Yay. You might not be able to tell which one it was. There's my daughter. Oh, there she is. It's called You Are Made to Fly. You are made to fly, to soar high, cutting clouds with your wings, looping and circling on eddying currents of sun-warmed air. Today, I saw a moth trapped in a frantic corridor, beating and striking in torment against a nemesis of window glass. Again and again, dodging the saviour gap of the door, I opened until finally it fell, stunned, spent and defeated to the ledge, laid to rest amongst the foolish corpses of ants and bugs who strayed too far from a beaten path. I just wanted to remind you that you are meant to fly. I'll read another one because I think there's going to be a few of us reading several. When I read this poem to Nebraskans seem to laugh and snigger at it, which is weird because it's not supposed to be a funny poem. When I read it to British people, they all look like this, horrified and shocked at the poem. So let's see what the reaction might be, shall we? It's really about this time of year, which is winter. It's called Ice Scraper. I won't gently, but all of a sudden today, to the sound of a cartoon voice singing rhymes in a fake Manhattan accent. The dark is hollowed, lit by the sound of my snoring dog, which bounced off just unfamiliar walls and rapped against the ice on the windows. A rumbling echolocator beacon mapping the room. The Omaha cold has a smell, an aroma you don't get back in the nooks and crannies of British suburbia. Over there, the cold has an odour of rotten wool or skanky grey cardboard, but here it is incisive, like the edges of a pattern cut into good quality glass, etched, purposeful. It tricks you like this. And here, the wind doesn't just nudge you about and flick playful flakes at you. It pinches your ears and slaps the raw open palm of his hand full and hard against your sore cheeks and tweaks the end of your nose to make it drip, 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 sniff. Homecoming is the sound of ruddy-faced people knocking the life back into gloved hands, followed by the communion of banging boots free of snow that doesn't melt. Watching are hurrying snowplows, littering dirty white drifts at every road junction. Sullen funeral pyres where Nebraska's December buries the bones of our long, sweet, lazy summer. Up and with a cuddle for the roused snorer and a pat on the head for Toto's double before I stitch myself into my great galumping snow boots and ran my ear hat down hard to thwart frostbite's chances. Fingers straight and stiff in waterproof gloves, required, essential. Skin dies here in minutes if you let the swirl of the wind start to snack on it. I kiss, check, keys, check, and head oats-like to the car. Half-light, twilight, and the crackle of trees flexing nakedly in the chilling breeze that bites. The blipper clunks, the door locks, and the OCD glance for the right park lights. Full red dial, full blast fan on, both heaters set to beat the ice away from the poor, shivering windows. So I begin to scrape winter away from the windshield. Methodically, because that's how my mind likes to do these things, the way I'm designed. Square scrapes, neat edges, top to bottom. The sound of the blade bounces off the garages and walls. A rasping, juddering, staccato cackle of frozen resistance. No bird sounds, no traffic noise. just me and the scraper and that darn stubborn frost thicker than the glass I'm hacking from.